was the last time you felt deeply connected? Not just to other people, but to yourself and to life. If you're feeling stuck or lonely or like you're just going through the motions, let me tell you, connection is probably the missing piece. And it's the antidote to addiction of any kind. Let's talk about how plugging back into life can totally transform yours. Humans are hardwired for connection. It's not just a nice to have, it's essential. But let's be real. Making adult friends, it's awkward. What do you say? Want to hang out? Come here often? It just feels unnatural, right? When we're kids, those connections happen automatically. Our classmates, teammates, or whatever club or group we're in. But as adults, we have to create those opportunities to actually connect. We're not meant to do life alone. And here's the key. Without connection, we tend to isolate ourselves. And you know what thrives in isolation? Addiction, self-doubt, and fear. So let me remind you what you bring to the table. Everybody has something valuable to share. Don't minimize your skills, your talents, your perspective, your life experiences, your wisdom, or even your quirks, because just because something comes easily to you doesn't mean it's not valuable to somebody else. Imagine if somebody needed your unique perspective or your past experience to unlock something in their life. What's keeping you from stepping up? If I walked into a virtual bookstore, what would the title of your book be? The Comeback Queen, Food as Medicine, DIY Jewelry Maker, Super Listener. Think about what makes you you, because that's what the world is waiting for, and that's what we need. So let's talk about connection and addiction and why it matters. Because alcohol or any kind of addiction numbs your feelings, numbs your emotions, but it also numbs your joy, your creativity, and your spark. Disconnection keeps you in that dangerous place of the bubble of your own mind, limiting your perspective and keeping you stuck. Connection, on the other hand, is expansive. It opens up your world, it challenges your beliefs, and it helps you grow. Connection is not just some cute idea. It truly is the antidote to addiction. When we connect with the right people, it's like plugging back into the power source of life. Here's some ways to make connection a little less awkward. Start by finding groups that line up with your hobbies or your interests. What people and groups are doing the things that you want to do. It could be a church community, it could be a hiking group, it could be a pottery class. It doesn't have to be a sober group, but just groups or spaces that already encourage healthy habits and shared goals. What's the common theme of the group? Everybody's moving forward at the same pace. And stop overthinking it. I've met some of my best new friends in a gym class, at a small group at church. You just got to put yourself out there a little bit. Don't make this harder than it is. Your future best friend might be waiting in that yoga class you've been avoiding, or the book club you're too nervous to join. It's not about being perfect. It's showing up as your authentic self. People like you. They'll like you. Think about places you're already showing up. How can you kick that up a notch and engage more fully in those spaces? Because that's when you tap into that pot of gold called collective wisdom. We've all been through something: heartbreak, failure, betrayal, tragedy, financial loss, health scare. Those feelings connect us more than our differences divide us. When you step into a community, when you join a club or a group, it's not just what you're taking, it's what you're giving. Your experiences, your input, your perspective. Your story could be the breakthrough that somebody else needs. Stop hiding behind self-doubt. Someone out there needs you on their success squad. Your connection could be the lifeline that somebody else is praying for. Changes it a little bit, huh? Remember, connection is the antidote to addiction, and it's waiting for you. This isn't about luck. It's about choice. It's about intention. Imagine the ripple effects of stepping into a connected, thriving life. You have no idea how much your presence, your wisdom, your perspective, and your authenticity could change the world around you. But you'll never know until you take that first step towards connection. This is the sign you've been waiting for. Your people are waiting for you. So let's connect and start a conversation. That's how the magic of connection starts.